Good day, ladies and gentlemen, and again we are at the European Gold Forum here in Zurich, presented by the Denver Gold Group. And now with me we are now again swapping the continents. We are now going to Panama, a city and a country I really like. I've been there personally, and we are talking now to Petaquilla Minerals and to Andrew Ramcharan. He's the Executive Vice President of Corporate Development. Andrew, pleasure to have you here. Thanks for taking time.
Thank you very much for having us here.
Yeah, Petaquilla Minerals. I said it, you are in Panama. I have been personally in Panama, and also I'm planting trees in Panama for my little goddaughter, so I know the country very well. And I really like the country. First of all, what is Panama today? I was the last time there 10 years ago, and what is Panama as a mining and a business location?
As you know, Panama, with the Panama Canal and Petaquilla Minerals in place now, and with the massive Cobre Panama project coming on stream, there's a lot of infrastructure and capital influx into the country. 10 years ago, compared to today, you'll be blown away, and you should come back. I believed it. I have to. You only have to invite me. Yeah, you do. You have to come and visit Petaquilla Mine, yes. And you're going to see the massive set of infrastructure and development from 10 years ago. Panama has been developing at a rapid rate. And with the expansion of the Panama Canal, what cost about $5 billion, and the Cobre Panama project with another $6 billion, we believe Petaquilla Minerals is well positioned and poised because we do have an infrastructure company to PDI. So in addition to our gold operation, we have an infrastructure company. And we would love to have you back in Panama anytime.
That sounds good to me. How about the political situation in the jurisdiction? Do they have existing mining law, things like this? Is that all set?
In fact, Petaquilla Minerals was one of the founders in terms of the mining industry in Panama. And we assisted in the formulation of the regulatory document that regulates the mining industry. So we believe that Panama is a good jurisdiction, and there's no stringent tax and royalty structures like in Ecuador and Peru and stuff. So it is a very encouraging country for the mining industry. And with, again, the big project coming on stream, we believe going forward, this is going to be one of the bigger mining countries in the Western Hemisphere, and we are very well poised in Panama as one of the major producer of gold within the region.
So let's come now from Panama to your projects. You have one project in Panama and one in Spain. Can you give us a short overview about both projects? What are you doing there?
In Panama, we have the Molejon mine, which is about 130 kilometers west of Panama City. It's currently producing. It's an open pit mine with cash costs of approximately $550 to $600. And in fiscal year 2013, we estimate to produce 75 to 80,000 ounces of gold. Going forward, 2014 fiscal year, we intend to produce 90 to 100,000 ounces of gold. We just installed the fourth ball mill, which is going to increase capacity and production. We have an additional heap leaching pad and capacity. So going forward, we think things look very good for us. And very critical to note, we have a PDI subsidiary infrastructure company in Panama, and with the big project coming on stream, and we're signing the binding term sheet for a total value of $150 million, where $75 to $100 million is to provide aggregates for the construction and civil works, the Cobre Panama project. Moving to Spain, in Spain we have the Lamoro Poyatos project, which is advancing very nicely. And to date, we have 1.2 million ounces of inferred resources that's 4311 compliant. We've completed some drilling to upgrade the resources to measured and indicated, and we're advancing towards a feasibility study very soon. So we're doing metallurgical test work, and we're going to advance our measured and indicated to reserves.
So you want to go into production, of course?
Of course, yes. This is to have our growth profile from, the flagship in Panama to diversify our portfolio, being in Europe, because, Europe is a very good jurisdiction. We have very good relationship with the government. We have a new board member who just joined, Don Cristobal Colon. He's from Madrid, a descendant of Christopher Columbus, and has good relationship with the government. And taking into consideration the position where Spain is, we believe that we can advance this project, and it's fully permitted, and it can go into production. So to add value to shareholders, we believe the increased production from Spain, which is going to come on stream very soon, is going to be very beneficial to our shareholders and all major players. And just to add, we do have a project in Portugal too.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
It's an old underground mine, and there's an historical resource. We are upgrading to an I 4311 resource estimate.
So what would be the capex in Spain for the project? Can you finance by yourself or through your cash flow?
We do have a free cash flow from Molejon mine in Panama, and we are looking at some loan facilities to potentially finance the capital costs in Spain. But the key thing is that going forward in Panama, our Molejon mine, with the expansions and increased production, is generating free cash flow. And I believe, this is something in the industry that's where companies have very good projects, but they're exploration stage. Unlike Petaquilla is producing.
And earning money.
Exactly, and earning money. And have pipeline projects that's going to come on stream.
Best you can have, I would say.
Yeah, it's very
excellent. You said some minutes ago you have something like $650 cash cost at Molejon, right?
It's $550 to
So
$600.
what is the total cost about?
The total cost is all in. It's going to be slightly higher, but with the heap leach facility that we have in Molejon, we just had a 300,000 ton heap leach that we finished constructing, and we're going to have some stockpiles there. We're going to be adding more material to our heap leaching, and in addition to conventional CIL, the heap leach is going to reduce our cash costs, as you know, because the processing costs reduce.
Yes.
So we're very confident with our cash costs, and as you know, gold price has been dropping for these there, and if gold price drops, a few industry mining companies might drop out of business too.
Oh, definitely. I think the Australians have already some problems.
But the good thing for Petaquilla Minerals is that with additional heap leaching capacity, we believe we can lower our cash costs.
Oh, that's excellent. So you keep the margin even in a lower price environment.
So, shareholders and investors can see if gold price continues to drop, Petaquilla Mineral is well poised to support that margin and still be profitable.
Excellent. What is cash today in the bank? And the second question would be, I saw on your website that you have a a gold loan, gold and silver agreement with Deutsche Bank. What is the status there? How much do you have to pay back still?
Yeah. So in terms of Deutsche Bank payback, we have some forward sales of gold and silver, and when gold price was approximately $1,600, the takeout for Deutsche Bank was approximately $6 to $5 million. And the reason, if we can take the Deutsche Bank out, it's gonna give us that margin because we have a price participation. So spot price to the price participation limits is going to give us that margin, and that would increase value to our shareholders at Petaquilla Minerals.
And what is cash currently in the bank?
Our cash position is about $12 to $14 million as of the last quarter.
Okay, wonderful. Coming to 2013, 2014, what are your next steps at Molejon? What are you planning to do concerning also exploration? And of course, we spoke about Spain and Portugal. You want to develop that, but give us a bit of a guidance.
Sure.
Yeah.
In terms of Panama, we just completed a reserve estimate late last year at Botella Bajo. We have 210,000 ounces of reserves there. Palmilla, we completed a 4311 resource last year with 502,000 ounces of inferred resources. We've completed infill drilling, and we're going to be upgrading Palmilla to measured and indicated resources, and then we're going to be advancing to a reserve estimate so we can increase our overall reserves at Molejon and increase our mine life.
Yeah.
So projecting ahead, we believe this is a very good prospect for the Molejon. In addition, It's 842 square kilometers of land we have. And just next door to us is the Cobre Panama project. The exploration potential here is significant. We currently started drilling in 3 other targeted exploration areas, and we believe the success rate is going to be very high. So the overall guidance in Panama looks very encouraging from the perspective of extending mine life, increasing reserves, lowering cash costs, having PDI spin out in PDI and then go public within 12 months. And this infrastructure company, with the latest binding term sheet that we signed, it's a very encouraging for shareholders to maximize their value and create additional value for them.
So you spin out the infrastructure company to the shareholders, so they get shares in that, or how does it work?
Our plan is to spin out PDI, and then 12 months after the spin out, we go public. And for every 4 shares of Petaquilla, we'll give 1 share to PDI.
Wow.
Yeah, because in the area there's not very any quarry, and to build a massive project like Cobre Panama with $6.2 billion capex, they're going to require aggregates. Yes. Even if it's 10%, that's going to be about $600 million.
You would be in good shape.
Yeah. With the gold, the profile, the growth profile, the increased mine life, lowering cash costs, and now with PDI aggregate, we believe it's going to create significant value to our shareholders.
Any plans in the future to pay a dividend? Later on, after Spain is in production also,
of course. We value our shareholders, and we believe they came and joined us at the crucial times, and it's our belief is that our shareholders are the fundamentals of the company, and our intentions are to pay dividends eventually, and maximize the returns to our shareholders.
Very good. Well, that's a good final sentence. Maximize the return to the shareholders. Andy, thank you very much. We wish you all the best, and we will watch you carefully. Be sure.
Yeah.
And we like what we see.
Thank you very much for having us, and we do look forward to continuing our meetings at the European Gold Forum.
Good.
We had very good turnout and meetings.
Super.
And people like the story.
Excellent. Super.
Thank you
very much, Andy. Thank you. Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, that was Andy Ramcharan, the Executive Vice President Corporate Development of Petaquilla, out of Panama. You heard a very compelling story, but they are not only in Panama, they are also in Spain and in Portugal, as Andy just said. And watch the company. There's a lot of good things are coming, as a spin-out is coming from the PDA company, from the infrastructure company. So for every 4 shares you are holding, you get 1 share for free. Not bad in those times. And they want to play in the future, they want to pay some dividends. So have a look at the company, have a look at the website. Enjoy watching. Thanks. It was Jochen Steiger, Commodity TV from Zurich, European Gold Forum. Bye-bye.